Hi, welcome back. It's Laura again at Hyperstamper, and I want to show you my newest antique junk journal, which is very special. It is a mother's themed junk journal, and it is filled with tons and tons of mother themed, authentic, antique and vintage ephemera that I have been collecting. Anything with a mother's theme, I have been collecting and putting aside, and I finally have enough to make another mother's journal. I don't know if I'll get another one in this year because this took an awful lot of my stash, but let me take you on a little tour before I put it in my Etsy shop, hyperstamper.etsy.com. So this here is a beautiful book. It is called Our Wonder World, and the original print that was under here was torn off over the years, so it was perfect for me to turn this into a beautiful cover with a mother on it. And this plate is from 1905, and I pulled this actually from a 1959 magazine. And then I put these vintage chains down the side, and it is removable, as well as this bow here. So if you would rather not have it, you can take that off. And look at how beautiful the back is. So this is a beautiful embossed bound book, and on the inside, this here piece is from a 1906 book called Love Letters from a Musician, and I wish you could feel it. It almost feels like velvet. It is absolutely spectacular, and I just thought it was beautiful. Here's some vintage trim here, and then this plate here it's a wood plate used in the print shop, and it is of this mother carrying her child to sleep, and it is from 1896 from a book called Chatterbox, and it is fabulous. On the back side here, I put this piece here from 1906 as well. It's called In Grandmama's Arms. I love that piece. I put some tea-dyed paper here. So that's one of the only things in here that's not authentic antique. This here came from a beautiful book. I pulled a few plates out of this book here. It's called Marigold Garden, and it's just got the most gorgeous plates, very old. And so I have here, whoopsie, sorry, I pushed my lamp out. I have here this gorgeous plate, the mom and her baby, and on the other side is this lovely picture of the sisters, which I just love. This is from another vintage book called Always Tell Mother. Isn't that great? It's a little story here you can read. And then this plate here is from 1896 from Sunday Reading for the Young. A mom pushing out a lovely barrel of cherries for her kids at the kitchen table. And in here is a little story about the little chick looking for his mother. And he asks the little duck there if he can help him find the mom. And then that here is another Home and Mother poem that is also from an antique book. This here is from 1953, and it is a card that somebody sent to a new mom welcoming her baby girl. And it's very worn, but I love it. I love the little letter inside to Myrna from Irma, and you can journal in there, you can journal on the back, but I just thought for a mother's journal, how perfect is that? So if you know a mom, or your mom, or you are a mom, your daughter's becoming a mom, it's a really great Christmas gift, so you might want to shop early. It's the only one I think I can do this year. Here's another great plate. This one's from 1925, More Stories Told by Pictures, and this is Old Mother Hubbard. So we had to have some famous moms in here. This is also from 1925 from a book called, what's this one called? Playing with Fingers. This one here. Let's Play with Fingers. And it is this mom here doing, you know how we do like the Itsy Bitsy Spider, that one. So she's teaching her kids the songs using her fingers. Here's another one with a mom from 1940. It's a children's book. I did a great cluster up here. Another bunch of children playing here. And this is just awesome from the 1940s. How moms do the laundry, and look at the daughter helping her mom with the laundry machine. This here is from May 1937, and I just loved it because it is cursive writing practice. And they used to make these round scribbles to practice staying in the lines, and I just thought that was great because our moms all did cursive writing. I don't think they're going to be doing that in the future, so it's kind of fun to have that there. More of that housekeeping and cleaning book. This is antique lace up here on a piece of vintage paper. And then here is a great photograph, woo, from the 1920s. And we've got, it looks like daughters, mother, grandma. And I just thought that was perfect for a mortgage journal. We've got Mama Bunny down here with her baby bunnies. Little children's book story here. My Mother's Song. This is from 1923. It's super old. It's beautiful. This is from the 1920s here, the Mother's Home book. And it's just a great story there. And then on the back side, we've got a bedtime verse and another famous mother, Mother Goose. So some rhymes here and some that mothers would tell their kids. Here is a wonderful song, My Mother's Song. Isn't that great? Look at all the mother stuff. Pearl Shop, I put that in here because Pearl is an old mom name or an old grandma name even. And then we've got a mama chicken down here and her chicks. Embroidery. When I think of my grandma, I always think of doilies. She had doilies everywhere. Here's another old Mother Hubbard one from the 40s. And then in this pocket here on this antique music sheet is this beautiful doily with hand embroidery. Look at that, isn't that pretty? So that's, you just get the whole thing there because I think it is special, and our moms of the past did an awful lot of home embroidery and doily work. Just a little vintage page here. This came out of a 1910 school book, second reader, The New Moon. And there's a little poem there about mothers. And then inside here, it's somebody's mother. Isn't that great? These are different books, by the way. This also from the early 1900s. And they made a pocket. And then there's this one from the pre-1910 as well. Mama, Papa. I see Mama, I see Papa. And we've got Mom down here. I love it. It's, oh my gosh, I had so much fun collecting this. I wish I had more. I would love to do a million of these. Look at this fun advertisement here. Hold on. Mother, daughter, making cookies. 1959. Look at the hair on this. That's actually something you would see in a magazine today, isn't it? Too funny. Lots of moms with pink hair right now. Pressed flowers that I pressed from my own garden. And then here's another mom up here. And then this beautiful embroidered pocket here. Not embroidered, crocheted. And here's a mama fox terrier with her pups. And then this is Spectacular from 1926 Delineator magazine. And this whole page is all about taking care of baby with ivory soap flakes. And on the other side is Help Yourself to Health from Kellogg's Pep, the Peppy brand food. Fabulous. Very rare piece, and it's in awesome condition. Another mom down here sending her kids off on a bike ride. And then this is just a fantastic piece here. Look at that. Curious Katie helping her mother in the kitchen. That's sweet. And more. Don't worry, there's so much more. M from a Monopoly game board. And it's like from the box cover. So M for Mom, of course. Here's another story about mother. These are all from different books too. This one's from the 1940s here. Mother and Penny. And then this here is beautiful. It's from 1905. And these are from also that, this isn't from Love Letters. This is from a different book of the great musicians. So anyways, a beautiful poem here about Granny. Isn't that wonderful? And there she is reading to the kids. I love it. It's precious, precious, precious. Postage stamp collector's page. Now this here, just so you know, the reason I included this is because it is a book from it's actually a book from later than 1926, but it was gifted to Ida, to her mother, and it says Mother's Day, May 9th, 1926, which I thought Mother's Day was a newer holiday, maybe from the past, 50 years, but it's actually over 100-year-old, this tradition. And these are the original pages, so I did try to reinforce them here. They may not survive, but I really tried my best to keep them in place. And then this here is another little mother's poem that I added to that page. Over here, another mom page here from the 40s. And then this is just a great page here. Mother's handwork. That great advertisements there. And on the back, all the wonderful things our moms did. And this piece here is from the 40s. It's so fantastic. Another wonderful children's book page here. Little boy giving his mom it looks like a fishbowl. And then here, this is fantastic, from the early 1900s, pre-1905. How you would write a letter to a daughter on her birthday. My dearest child. So this is from the Ladies Letter Writer. I've been getting a lot of use of that book. Just a really great sheet page when they used to buy the whole booklet. And we all know who that is there. Bing Crosby, I'm sure. Great 1925 children's book page here. And the Mothers Go to School. Vintage school page there. And then this here is from the 1800s, Somebody's Mother. You'll see that come up quite a bit. It was a famous poem. So there's that there. And then that brings us to the end of the book. So I hope you love it as much as I loved making it. And I'm happy for whoever gets this because it is very special. I hope you come back soon. Don't forget to subscribe.